All right, folks, quick video. I just got finished seeing the Super Mario Brothers movie, and I'm gonna tell you guys that they did a very, very good job at putting this movie together. Um, Spoiler alert, I don't know why I should have to say that. If you know anything about Mario and the way Mario rolls when he's going up against Bowser, you know what the story plot is. So spoiler, no spoiler, whatever the case may be, you've been warned. So you need to go watch the movie, but if you haven't, sorry. Nevertheless, there was a lot of good references in this game. Well, it seemed like it was a game, but it's a movie. A lot of good references in the movie, and I really enjoyed that part of the movie. I will get into the references in a second, but I like the fact that they use Luigi as the person to be saved, not Princess Peach, because I feel like if they would have put Princess Peach to be saved from Bowser, it would have been too cliche, it would have been too cheesy, and it would have been way too predictable. So a lot of people who would probably watch the movie, even diehard fans like myself, knowing that's the plot, we probably would have lost interest after the first 20 minutes because we know how that goes. Even with all the action in it, it would have been it would have probably deflated the movie. So I'm glad that Luigi was the person that needed to be saved. And nevertheless, uh, it flowed very well because you saw a lot of references to other games, like say the Luigi Mansion reference. That was awesome how they put that in there. Also, the whole situation with when you had to go to the Jungle Kingdom and the Diddy Kong, the Donkey Kong, and Cranky Kong, all three of those cameos and references. Well, Donkey Kong had more. He had more than a cameo, but the other two, especially Diddy Kong, that came out of nowhere. I didn't expect that. Captain Toad, his role in it, and he wasn't just Toad, he was Captain Toad. Well, they didn't reference him, but he played the role as Captain Toad. That was awesome. Uh, there was other references in the game that was really cool. The blue mushroom, the fire flower, the whole sequence with Donkey Kong when you had the Mario 3D World reference with the kitty cat. Also, I mean, it was just so many. I mean, I could just keep going on and on and on with the references, and it just made it absolutely awesome. Um, and for me, that was the thing that captivated me with the movie, with the small things like that. Um, this is definitely a movie to take your kids to. Absolutely, let your kids understand what Mario is and what Mario's about, because a lot of us, even though we know what Mario is and know him from the video games, but to see him on a big screen like that in that reference just does something a little different, because playing a game is immersive, whatever. When you see it being played out, as you actually sit back and watch Mario become a hero. And before I close out, I'm going to say this as well. There was a lot of references, not references, but there was a lot of talk about uh, Princess Peach and her role in the movie. And my thing about that is, I think they played it very safe. They played it very well, and it caused a big controversy, it caused a big controversy with a lot of critics for no reason. And I think the problem is that you have a lot of critics nowadays expecting stuff that Disney's doing, and what they did was they used the princess in a way that exactly what she was supposed to be used for. She's the princess of the Mushroom Kingdom. She knows what the Mushroom Kingdom is about. And the backstory on her, how she made it to the Mushroom Kingdom, made a lot of sense. So a lot of things between Princess Peach and how things played out, as far as her being the princess, it was kind of like it wasn't really a beginning story like how she made it there, but it made sense that she was there. And it, to me, it it just worked out. It worked out very well. And for her to teach Mario the ropes and all the other stuff about him learning how to be a hero in the Mushroom Kingdom, it kind of made a sense to where I ain't gonna say it made sense. It kind of gave you like a backstory to Mario 1. You know, it kind of gave you a backstory stuff that happened in between the whole situation with Donkey Kong and when you heard about Mario as Jumpman, which there's a nice Jumpman reference in the movie, or Mario Jumpman Easter egg. If you haven't seen it, it's there. It's really subtle, but I thought it was really nice. Punch Out as well. But when you see how that plays out, it kind of tied the story in. It's like it would have been too easy for them to just say, okay, Princess is captured and Mario got to go save the day. It is a lot of with the way they set this up made sense to where you understand why Mario is in the universe. So with Princess Peach's role and her being as strong as she was made a lot of sense. She's a princess of the Mushroom Kingdom. She learned a lot ever since she's been there. And when she was there, she learned how to be the princess, or I guess in some cases she played like the queen of the. Yeah, but you know what I mean. It made a lot of sense, and for Mario just to being a plumber, learning how to navigate to be who he turned out to be, I thought it played out very well. And another thing, like the girl moments or whatever the case may be, everybody's talking about the girl boss moments. You gotta understand. I like the way they did it. And it's not like she's a girl boss or or some type of, female feminist movement type thing. It played out exactly like it was supposed to be. I think they did a great job of showing what the princess role was in the game. It's not like she's a damsel in distress. I don't think she ever really was. When you look at the way Nintendo and Illumination told this story, is not a situation where she just all of a sudden just got kidnapped. It had to start from somewhere. And the way they put it together made sense and it worked out very well. So I get why Princess Peach was in, the situation she was in the role that she played. So I think at the end of the day, I think a lot of people are so used to that type of stuff being in movies now, to the point where they tried to find something in Mario movies that wasn't there. And I find it, I don't find it disappointing. You just got to understand that we need more movies like this. Now, I get it. People want to have their own little message behind, social justice or whatever. I'm not necessarily against it. I personally could really care less, honestly. But nevertheless, we need more movies like this to have a balance. Every movie doesn't have to be, some type of girl power movement or having, you're a man in a dress or something. Every movie don't have to be that way. Some movies, fine. And if you want to watch them, cool. I'm not saying I'll watch or not, or whatever the case may be. I rarely go to the movies anyway. But I do like the fact that this movie was something that made sense. It was entertaining. It had its moments. My 4-year-old son absolutely loved it. My wife absolutely loved it. And it's something that everybody could love. They could just go to the movies and have a really good time. I think that's the main thing. Nobody has to feel some type of way about watching the movie because it had a certain message. Because a movie at the end of the day should just be entertaining. That's it. It doesn't have to have, messages that has nothing to do with the plot and the story. I think I said enough. I just ran it too much. Let me know what you guys think. If you watched the movie, let me know your thoughts. Also, are you going to go see it again? I think I want to go see this again. I would love to go see this movie for a second time. I'm definitely going to buy the 4K Blu-ray. And that's the thing. I'm not a movie person, but I'm definitely a video game person. And a lot of people were telling me that the Sonic movies was actually pretty good. Now, it makes me think that I'm just missing out on some good video game movies that's been coming out the past few years. Because I'll sit and watch that. All these other good movies, and I don't think they're bad. It's just I'm just not interested. All right, y'all. I'm going to get out of here. I'm actually going to play some Mario now. Now I want to play the game since I watched the movie. So, all right, y'all. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. I am out of here. Peace.